Boy, Anthony the King DeFrank. I'm ranked number 4 in the entire world, 155 division. I was gonna go up against McGregor, but some things kind of made a turn. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah, very cool. Well, thanks for being here, man.
Pleasure. Thanks
And
for having
we
me.
were just, it's finally good to meet in person.
Hell
This
yeah.
guy was one of the first interviews we did, and I joked because on Instagram I always wear that crown, and then this guy's the king, right? And he's got his own. So the first time we spoke, it was two kings in the virtual room. So it's good to see it in person.
Now we turn it into reality.
That's right. That's right, baby. So I found out 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago. When did you find out that the fight was off?
So it was actually crazy how it happened because I was actually talking to McGregor and I was gonna see if he wanted to meet up before this happened.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, "Oh, I'm just gonna take a nap. I have a headache." So I was like, "Okay." And then I got a call like 2 to 5 minutes right after that, and then it was them just letting me know like the fight's been pulled completely.
Did you die inside, man? Or was it?
Yeah, because it killed me because it was probably one of my best matchups. The way it was, I was the underdog. The way how everything was going, it was the perfect way for me to really reintroduce myself back into power slap after taking that loss. I did take a loss, but I lost in the best possible way, in my opinion. I played very strategical, but yeah, it sucks. But I always look at it like this: everything does happen for a reason, and I'd rather face him when he's at his 100%. Because if I end up getting that win, I don't want to do it when he's not 100%. So
Yeah.
that was my biggest thing, and like I said, everything does happen for a reason. So now I just got to let God do his plan, and his plan so far has worked out wonderful. So I can't complain with anything.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Like, not even in the fight game, but just in competition in general. The best always want to beat the best at their best.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I hear you, man. Like it's such a no pun intended. It's such a blow to the head, dude. But like, you don't want him to come out with an excuse.
Exactly.
And the opportunity going forward, you might go international now. I mean, it's still there.
Exactly,
It's still real.
Exactly.
Do you feel like McGregor was definitely, I agree with you, it was your matchup. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Like styles make fights. Your style's very similar.
Yeah.
With the standing back just to touch, all that kind of stuff. But how many guys do you think you are away from challenging for that belt? Because this was supposed to be a #1 contender fight.
One contender.
Yeah.
So what I think is they're gonna do is just kind of push it off until everything's okay with him, and then I think they're just gonna reschedule it.
Oh, they'll just put you back up.
Yeah, because the way the tournament kind of went, everybody else did get kind of knocked out. So now it's the way they have it. It's me and McGregor #1, and then whoever wins that goes straight for up.
Dude, I love it. That's so. You know what's funny, right? Like with all the match changes and the card, all that kind of stuff. That especially in the last month, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting though because your fight's off, right? We had a match with Vern, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wolverine, that's off.
Yeah.
But the spin on that is, well, now we know what's coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
So I mean, they can actually build some more momentum to building you up.
Because everybody did want to see it. Everybody was beyond excited for this match, especially because the lightweight tournament just kept getting pushed back. So now it's just even more momentum, like you said, and it's just going to be even more hype when it actually does come to fold.
Yeah, because I think about something. I've been saying this over and over and over. After Abu Dhabi, there's just something different going on, man.
Yeah.
Like the sport's super niche, but only with people that admit it.
Yeah.
We were just talking with No Love and his dad, and they were talking about how once they say what his son does, everyone goes, "Oh, I know him, I know that." Yeah. So it's like it's this massive sport, but for whatever reason, they need to have the public approval.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To come out of the slap closet, bro.
Yeah.
And I think Abu Dhabi, it did that.
Yeah.
And this card has built such a buzz, and I feel like that's going to build and only benefit you in Dakota.
Yeah. 100%. And like I said, I always look at it like everything does happen for a reason. So like the next match that they do have up, whether it's Saudi Arabia, whether it's back in Vegas, I think it's just going to be 10 times bigger and 10 times more exciting for that match as well.
Yeah, more eyeballs, the whole thing.
Exactly.
So then what do you do, man, the rest of the time?
So
are you just chilling? Are you going to go to the fight? Or do you go home?
I'm still going to the fight. They said I'm still able to, be there, watch it, and at least I get to see my first live event because I've never been to one. So I'm excited
dude,
for
you'll
that.
love it. So this is our second live event.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What was the first one you went to?
So PS8 was the first one.
Okay.
That's what got us in and all this shit. But seeing it live is a game changer. Yeah. You it speaks to your animal a little bit, and you just get it.
Yeah.
Seeing the highlights on TikTok and all that is crazy, and it's like really polarizing.
Yeah.
But when you see it live, it's like, oh, I get it.
It's a different
It's
satisfaction
different
level.
Yeah, and you'll dig it too, bro, because they're gonna have at least at PS8, there was just so many influencers and YouTubers, and I know you're really into the content thing, and you can do some networking.
That's what I was gonna try to do. So at least now I can kind of turn this into like content, get as much content out as possibly can. You know, even with the event, I can turn that into a nice little video and stuff like that. Just at least get something out of it, so I made it worth my trip. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, again, that's just a benefit of it that you can turn into a positive.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
content breeds eyeballs, which brings opportunity.
Exactly.
So, dude, I love it. Well, dude, thank you so much for coming by. I can't believe this, man. Like, it actually went down, bro.
So long.
I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to get it, dude.